Hello everyone, today our group P2G6 would like to present the topic of business paradigm shift and digital transformation of Shen Yiping Caiguan. Now let me quickly introduce my team member. My name is Qi Wenxuan.
My name is Ding Meiqi.
My name is Tan Zisheng.
My name is Wong Yang.
My name is Yang Wei.
I will present our consumer persona which name Ong Xing Yun. First, let's look at her background. Ong Xing Yun is a 21 years old university student in Perak, currently pursuing her undergrad studies. She has a very busy academic schedule with many assignments and exams to complete. Besides that, she is an introvert person, so she prefers to stay at home rather than going out for meals. As a result, she often orders food online, especially during late evenings or peak academic period. Next, her demographic. She is female, single, and has no children. Her monthly income range from 500 to 1,000 ringgit, which means she has a limited budget and is quite price sensitive. Moving on their interests, she enjoys watching movies, browsing social media such as TikTok and Instagram, and trying different types of local and fast food. She also likes buying things online during promotion and comparing prices across different platforms. And now I'll pass to Mei Qi.
Now look at her goal. Her main goal is to save time during busy study period. She also wants to save money by taking advantage of promotion. Besides that, she prefers quick and convenient access to food without leaving her home, so that she can focus more on her academic tasks such as assignment and exam preparation. Next, her challenges. One of her main challenges is difficulty choosing food due to too many options available on delivery platform. She also faced time pressure during busy academic period. In addition, she sometimes experiences inconsistent service such as delivery delay or receiving incorrect or incomplete order. Moving on to her common objection, she is concerned about high delivery fee and additional charges. She also feels that food delivery can sometimes be more expensive than cooking or dining out. Other concerns include incorrect order, food quality uncertainty, and delivery delay. Lastly, her biggest fear is she worries about late delivery that may affect her study schedule. Besides that, she also concerned about receiving wrong or incomplete order and food arriving in cold or not fresh condition. In addition, she also fears that the food may not match with the picture shown in the app, and she dislikes extra hidden charge such as delivery or packaging fee. In conclusion, Ong Xing Yun represents a typically university student who value convenience, affordability, and reliability when using food delivery service. That's all for my part. Thank you.
To continue will be regarding the digital readiness of Shen Yiping. Before we start, here is a mind map with a brief introduction of what we are going to discuss later. In this presentation, we are going to assess the digital readiness of Shen Yiping from several criteria. First, we want to invite you to the evaluation of digital integration. In our studies, Shen Yiping Caiguan has a low level of digital integration since it currently applies GrabFood as the only online platform. Besides, it has limited use of digital tools in the operations. For example, staff record customer orders by hand, no systematic customer support system, and no implementation of an automated stock trading system. This limited use may result in more time consumption, paperwork, and difficulty in tracking and managing performance. Moreover, the system applied currently too was partial due to its inclusion of only purchases in and out and expenses. Thus, the digital integration acts as a discouraging indicator in the digital readiness assessment. Second, we evaluate the personal competency. Shen Yiping has low personal competency as indicated by our interview with the management. This is due to the major composition of personnel being elderly and not familiar with the newest technological changes. Fortunately, these discouraging factors can be offset by the owner's plan for employee training and development in relation to technical skills, such as in Microsoft. This can ensure that the personnel have the capabilities to use the system implemented in the future effectively. In short, from this criterion, the result stands as a neutral factor due to the balancing between positive support and inherited incompetence. That will be all for my part. I'll pass to the next presenter.
To continue off, we have evaluated the compatibility between the culture and digital transformation.
Sheng Yiping implements an intuition procedure when preparing the dishes. We have gathered information that the chef uses the ingredient based on their own judgment without referring to a fixed measure from the interview. There was also an inconsistency in the cooking method for the same dishes. This intuitive workforce may conflict with the requirement of a highly precise and standardized digital system. Thus, if a system is implemented, ignoring the conflict may result in a failure to perform the defined function and inability to track the performance. Overall, this poses a discouraging indicator of Sheng Yiping digital readiness. We have also evaluated the attitude and effort of Sheng Yiping towards the digital transformation. The management holds a positive attitude towards the digital transformation. They are open to accept changes in procedures and willing to implement any technologies that suits the business activity. While for the effort, Shingipi have made voluntary effort to develop an in-house website, which will be later added to the business as an online platform ordering for customers. This voluntariness can indicate that as a high level of business willingness to engage in a digital transformation. In short, this factor can be posed as an encouraging factor that can ease the Shingipi digital transformation. As a summary of all the four criteria, it can be concluded that Sheng Yiping has considerably moderate digital readiness. That's all for my part. I will pass it to the next presenter.
Next, I would like to give some recommendation for the Sun Yiping restaurant. The first recommendation is the improve of the usage of digital technology. First, it can use the cloud-based POS system. This system can integrate the front and back operations into a unified platform. Hence, ordering food can be directly input and transferred to the kitchen for preparations, so the error of ordering flow can be reduced. Next, the owner can integrate the POS system with the automated inventory management. Thus, it can track the price and amounts of ingredients purchased and can automatically deduct the required ingredients from digital stock level when sales occur. The second recommendation is the use of adaptation system and improved training. First, the management should implement the user-friendly technologies such as using the POS system with large icon and color coding. Thus, staff can recognize and select the option quickly without confusions. Second, the management can provide the training that focus on micro-learning with a buddy mentor system. This means that the training can be separated into segments to reduce cognitive overload and allow employees to build confidence step by step. In addition, the restaurant can pair the younger staff employees with the more experienced older staff. Thus, the older staff can share the knowledge related to customer service excellence, while the younger employees can guide for the use of digital technologies and efficiently. The last recommendation is the restaurant can promote the digital system as the tool for cooking. The restaurant found it difficult to implement the digital system as the employees, especially the chef with experience, may fear that digital system will standardize the processes and lead to the reductions of creativity. Thus, the restaurant can use the system as a tool and focus on managing the routine and repetitive tasks. In addition, the restaurant can use the incentive data that clearly show tangible benefits when using the digital system, such as improving inventory management, reducing waste, better equipment planning, and minimize overtime work to attract the kitchen staff to use the digital system. That's all our part. Thank you.